This is week 11 during the regular season. We got the Browns taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. And yeah, I think the Browns is like, it's gonna show us in a second. I think they lost about 4 games this year, I think, because I was on a 3-game losing streak. I snapped that, blew out what was that? The Las Vegas Raiders. I blew them out. I was down 21, came back, and blew them out. I won by like 50 something to 30. And then the next game, I think I might have lost, but we're gonna see. I know I can't keep losing.
It's week 12 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh yeah, I had a bad week. That's right. That's right. It's week 12.
It's the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Cleveland Browns.
EA Sports coverage of the
We gotta win
NFL brings
today.
us to the Sunshine State and TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. This crowd excited to see their Jaguars as both teams emerged from their tunnels a moment ago. We are just about ready for football as the Jags
6-4.
get
Yeah,
set
I gotta
to
win.
match up
Cincinnati
with the
doing better than
Cleveland
me.
Browns.
That's crazy. Yeah, I gotta get a win. I shouldn't have lost that last one.
Alongside my partner Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
I should
Charles,
not have
you look
lost
at this
that last
Jaguar
game.
team.
Not at all.
They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Meanwhile, for the Browns here, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but obviously they're going to have to do that in a hostile environment.
And sometimes it actually works to your advantage. Now you've got to band together your team, the us against the world mentality. Let's see if they can use it and get a victory.
Most definitely.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. To throw, Kaepernick. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. Nothing open downfield.
I ain't forcing nothing.
Himself for 11 and a first down.
You know, I don't
I
think
ain't
this is the
forcing
last
nothing.
time we'll see that in this game. This guy has mobility.
No
and they
interceptions
want to
this
use his
game.
legs in the game plan. So there'll be
Interceptions
design runs
kill you.
as well as his scrambles.
If it ain't there, take off and run or throw it away. Don't force nothing.
First carry for Nick Chubb. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
The Browns ball carrier.
A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 20 carries, 136 yards, and a touchdown.
Yeah, he could very well be on his way to a rushing title, but guess what? His offensive line, they're meeting separately because they want that rushing title as much as he does, and they want to make sure they get him there.
The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 33. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. He'll get this one underneath to Hunt.
Alright, that's cool.
It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it a second down.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions. And got
Yeah, I looked for him in that play.
Second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, it should open up his running game, too. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. Escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Damian Ratley, his first touchdown on the year. And
Let's
the
go,
Browns
Cleveland.
have taken the early lead.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. And how about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an arm like that.
21 jumped up high to get it so high he fell. I remember I had jumped up high like that before, man. That's a crazy feeling, though, baby. When you come down to hit the ground, man, you hit the ground hard, man. Man. You jumping up as high as you can. And when you come down, you don't come down on your feet. You just come down on your body. You know what I'm saying? That's woo. Yeah. Should be spine jarring sometimes, man. Like, ooh.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken in the end zone.
Play defense.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Out come the Jaguars, and it's Gardner Minshew, their second-year quarterback, leading the way.
I know that people like him, and he's kind of a phenomenon in the league as Gardner Minshew. But I'm not sure he gets enough credit for how well he plays the game of football at the quarterback spot. Remember, he was a 6th-round pick, and a surprise 6th-round pick at that. More than held his own as a rookie after Nick Foles' broken clavicle forced him onto the field in the second quarter of week 1. The Jaguars went 6-6 with him as a starter in 12 opportunities. Now they've got a chance to continue to progress and move forward with Gardner Minshew leading their team.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. Got a man out of the backfield.
That was my Claiborne. I forgot Olivier Vernon was hurt. He tore something. Yeah, shoulder.
Here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to. Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down. Shotgun handoff to Thompson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Knew his ass ran up the middle,
Big one
man.
there for the Jags. 18 yards, 1st down.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
They'll run on 1st down. Thompson. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Safety Grant Delpit up to make the play.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there. And he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, team. Mike 22.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
Leonard Fournette, the ball carrier. He was brought down at the 45-yard line.
And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down.
And 6.
51 the mic, boy. 51.
Out of the gun is Minshew.
Oh, I was right there. Oh, my God.
And he will have a Jaguars 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's on me, man. I got to get my defensive play better, man. That was me, man. I should have got there a little bit sooner.
And now, I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone. Because the closer you get
I
to the
call it
end
out.
zone,
Some people like,
the
oh
further you
man,
get
the
to the
game
mix. Makes it
cheating.
a lot
No,
tougher to run those
I
routes.
just didn't
You
get
still
there
got a
in
chance to actually
time.
run past people right now.
That's
Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10.
We all nil. Max 22, Max 22.
They go back to the ground now with Fournette.
Good
Slipped
D.
one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd
Heavy.
and 12.
Quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
Max 22, Max go.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. And that is incomplete.
Man,
So 2 third down conversions
number
on this
22
drive,
is
but not
coming.
able to get a third, and now they deal with
That's
4th
cool.
down.
I'll take the 3 if they can make it. I'll take that before I take the touchdown.
NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football.
They earned them
You gotta
3.
catch it as
All right.
well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
Time for me to put 7 up.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
And now those 50-plus yarders seem
Mo
easy
Collins.
for some reason. Throwing on 1st down is Kaepernick. And this will be incomplete.
Who is that? Ratley?
Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Yeah, that's
Well,
right.
the dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And out across midfield down to the 45. Good work
That's
after
my
the
bro.
catch. Gonna net him 23 and a first.
Take off.
Flush to his right.
Take off.
Now he's going to use his legs. A nice job there on the
Let's get it.
escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
Well, that was man
Y'all seen my last game, man.
Football, there's no one to account for him.
This game
and he
ain't gonna be
turns it
nothing
into a
like
nice
that.
gain.
Yeah. What game was that I played? Who I just played?
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter.
The Eagles, the Philadelphia Eagles. Yeah, if y'all just seen that game, man,
Give him 3
this ain't gonna be
on
nothing like that.
first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Nice job there on the
I
tackle.
could have won
Keeping
that
the
game,
short
man, but I
game.
made
Of course, he
some
got good news
mistakes
this
that
week. He was
cost
named
me.
AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you. Keep it to short gains.
I tried to slide.
Statistics.
I ain't try to
And they'll bring him
do
down
that.
at the 18-yard line. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
They'll run for the 1st time with Kareem Hunt. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. There for the tackle, the former Wisconsin Badger, Leon Jacobs.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially
Did you get
the
the first?
same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground.
Almost. I seen you stretched out for it.
The defense back on its heels. All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
And 44, he looking like he listening too. He paying attention. He listen to the coach. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, coach.
And they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends.
Don't kick that when you get back out here, coach.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a first and goal. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here.
Think he go get in? Let's try it.
What went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. 2nd and goal from the 1. Now they'll throw with Kaepernick. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Seen that little gap. Like, let me get up in now.
And the Browns are going to take their advantage.
Look at him.
He hit him earlier in this first quarter with his arm. Now he does it with his legs.
Right now,
Colin
he's one of
Cap.
those stat stuffers that you see on the basketball court. You know, the guy with points, rebounds, assists, steals. One with the arm, one with the legs. Let's see if he can continue this pace.
And sending out the reminder that, yeah, look, I'm known for having an arm, but I can do it with the legs on occasion when I need to. Here's Seibert now to add the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
There we go.
10-play drive that time. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run.
I ain't playing with him.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately, he stopped right
25.
where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Come on, defense. Let's get it.
So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. The cornerback, it's Logan Ryan who brings him down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Number 27, Leonard Fournette, the ball carrier. Brought down at the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. Looking to throw it. Minshew. Complete to the right side. It's Eifert. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
That was a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well.
I think it's the only first punt of the game, I believe.
So they can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
35 yards that time on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Now Nick Chubb of the Browns gets set for their next possession. A tough challenge here in this one. We'll see if he can duplicate the numbers on your screen that he put up last week, up over 100 and a touchdown.
We're watching tape to prepare for this game. One thing
What's
you
the flag? Hold.
totally agree with,
Yeah.
great complimentary piece in the last game.
What's
you know,
the
they
deal,
were able to
y'all?
throw it pretty well. He ran it exceptionally, and they hope to continue that same formula in this game.
Complimentary with an E, not an I.
That's my English teacher right there.
Here's Kaepernick to throw. Buying time to his left.
Oh, why I throw across the field like that? That was stupid.
Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
And give myself one stupid mistake. Can't make no more. That's my one. That's my one. That's all I get.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now.
Sometimes that one mistake will cost you the game.
All they're going to do is double their effort efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
On 2nd and 10, it's Minshew. Man open is Keelan Cole, complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy.
Did he get 2 feet in?
19 yards to pick up there.
Let me see the replay.
22-yard line.
One. I don't think he did. I think if I look at the replay, it ain't gonna let me challenge it. But he probably did get both of them, man. Let me see. One. And he dragged. His left foot is down. And he dragged. Yeah, he got both in. He dragged his right foot. Good catch. I'm glad I looked at the replay. Because now I don't think I could challenge. Yeah, I'm glad I looked at the replay. So you can look at the replay and still challenge it. That's cool. Yeah, he got 2 feet in.
Carry. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Partner, one thing I was lousy at growing up, track and field, I could never anticipate the start before a race. But how about that backer? He figured it out, jumped the count, and turned it into a really nice play for his defense.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
A gain of 4.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up third down.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike.
Here's Minshew. Caught Eifert over the middle. And he gets it inside the 10.
Tyler Eifert.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And that's well executed there on third
He's a
down.
good tight end, I gotta say.
To let their tight end try and find some space in the
He
middle
didn't always play with
quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love
Jacksonville.
to make that easy throw.
I forget what
And
team he
hooked up
came
there
from.
for a first down.
The Jags with their first opportunity in the red zone. They're looking at a 1st and goal from about the 9. Minshew sets to throw. This is caught.
Touchdown.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
All right, I see y'all, Jacksonville.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
That turnover cost me a touchdown.
Are back within a score.
We're still in the first quarter, but it's apparent they're going to have to come up with a different defensive game plan for him because right now he's kind of having his way against that defense and has added a touchdown to the list. How
might
do
be
you slow
second
him down?
quarter.
They're going to have to mix up some coverages, maybe change who's guarding
Let's
him.
go.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Now Colin Kaepernick and the offense heading back out onto the field. And he's been busy with his feet. He's been quite the scrambling man.
And obviously that can break down a defense, but a lot of it is just that they just get trapped with worrying about it so much that other things break down as well. You know, you break the huddle, and you're not just playing what comes out at you. You're like, oh, God, don't let him outside of the pocket. Don't let him beat us with his legs. And then he starts to beat you other ways.
Whole middle wide open.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a 1st.
No.
Flushed out right. that one to Taylor, complete.
First
And
down.
he's going to be brought down to what will be the final play of this first quarter. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Let's get it. Let's go. Run it real quick.
A run for Nick Chubb. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35.
That's cool.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
On the ground, it's Chubb. And he is close to a 1st down as he's tackled at the Jaguars 31. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it, and he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
First down. Let's get it.
That time escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Kaepernick now on 1st down. And finding
I'll
the
be right back, guys. Okay, sorry
And a
about
couple
that.
of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
2 yards.
Bro.
This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Second and 8 coming from the 19. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. This will be caught inside the 10. And the Browns are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a 1st down. To throw, Kaepernick, eluding the pressure right. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And the Jags grab it. And the Jags are going to
What is the penalty? Holding? If it's holding, I'm through. It's on me, man. Damn. So I ain't gonna get the ball back.
Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
A very costly holding penalty. It backs them up all the way inside their 10 to start this drive. Throwing on 1st down is Minshew. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. A pass there, complete to Westbrook. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Complete to D.D. Westbrook. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the the 34-yard line.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. A shotgun give to Fournette. And this will be a Jaguars first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Solid carry there by Leonard Fournette, and last year he achieved his career high in rushing yards with nearly 1,200. Ranked 4th in the AFC, 7th in the NFL. Loves to carry the football and gets stronger as the game goes on.
Minshew, 1st and 10. That's
Word.
his running back, Fournette. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion.
That's how you do it.
Maybe not
Let's
so
get
cool
it.
with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it
Try
off.
this one.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Minshew with a give to Fournette. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Now Minshew. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions.
Man, he would have caught that, man. It would have been all. But he even got a first down, man. Because my defensive lineman, my backup defensive end over there, he wasn't going to get to him in time.
He'll return it from the 6. A nice punt, but a good run back as well, 13 yards.
The Browns take over first.
Now Colin Kaepernick and the offense heading back out onto the field. He's got the lead here in the 2nd quarter. He's thrown the touchdown, but also an interception. As a quarterback, does that interception, even though you're playing while your team's got the lead, does that always stick in the back of your mind a little bit?
For the best ones, it just upsets them that they did that because they don't think there's any
We got the
blemishes
lead
on
for the
their
moment,
record. They
but
think that they're
we
way
don't
better
score
than
no more.
that.
We ain't gonna have it for long.
Being able to go back out
They
there,
gonna score
maybe
again.
throw another touchdown, that'll tamp that down in a
Maybe.
big way.
Yeah, I could say he's looked pretty good to this point.
3-yard line.
Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And he stopped immediately there.
Nick Chubb.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a
All
3rd
right, let's
down
go,
and 6.
Hunt.
No gain on the play. And it's
Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. Escaping the pressure right. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry.
What's that? They ain't no first down,
And
though.
they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They stop him
Going
for only 3
for it.
that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. They do go for it. It's Kaepernick. Flush to his right. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be
Wow.
incomplete. Boy, a curious decision.
I'm
to
shooting
go
myself
for
in
it.
the foot,
Doesn't
man.
pan out, and the Jags take
I wasn't paying
over
attention
in
what part of the field I was
field
on.
position. Now Minshew on 1st and 10. That one complete. He finds Shark. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8.
Not
2nd
paying
and 2.
attention, man. Damn.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
at the 18-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And he'll
If I was a
only
real
get a
live
yard
head
to
coach,
bring up
man, I would be
31.
fired.
Ball carrier.
He hasn't made much of an impact in the running game.
Man,
thus
I'm
far,
going
and after
for
that
it on my own 26-yard line,
He
man.
hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
For the field goal, a 35-yard attempt.
The kick by Lambeau is good.
Is good.
And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13.
Yeah, see, I knew they was gonna score again. I gotta keep scoring.
Reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28.
So here are the Browns to take over. They were losers to Philadelphia a week ago. Now they find themselves in the lead as they start this drive.
Down for 12. But ain't bad stats right now. The interception is bad, of course, but could be worse.
Kaepernick now on first down. Dancing to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
So much for the best laid
They on
plans
my-
and best design plays.
they
That
on
was good coverage along the sidelines.
Like
No place
wet
for
on
that one
water.
to get in there. It sails incomplete.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand.
I don't know, man. They defense just turned
They have
up
to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this
right
drive.
now.
They forced a
Let me
couple
try this
incomplete
play.
passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick. He's going up top for Taylor. And he can't come up with a pick. Nearly his second of the game.
Punt.
Instead,
Incomplete.
I don't know. He had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
Now I'm thinking about the mental focus, you know?
Yeah.
On the mental focus.
Yeah,
Let's
that's
try to stay with it.
That's true.
Wish he would have
It'll
fumbled.
be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10.
That was Greedy Williams
Gardner Minshew
with that
and the
hit.
Jags ready to go on offense once again. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but they're losing. And I think as the captain of the offense, you probably always feel like you need to do more in that situation.
The best have always felt that way, and they won't settle for anything less. So right now, his goal is to increase what he's doing on the field, try to make sure his teammates come
joke.
along with him, and he feels like if I do better, everyone will do better. And that's what we're seeing from him right now. Got to have a little extra determination.
Yeah, a little extra determination. He has thrown the touchdown pass, no interceptions for him personally to this point. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains, but it's enough to get them a first down.
All right,
and
come
it
on.
continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike. Here we go. Go.
Out of the gun is Minshew. Short pass, Eifert on the receiving end. And he'll take it down.
Dude.
46. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
The 46-yard line.
Pilot, 64. Wait, keep it up.
Fournette running out of the gun. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
Fournette, the ball carrier.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. Got an open man, Keelan Cole.
I don't try to hit stick him
First
when I
down as he's going to be tackled at
took
the
me out the
Browns'
play.
22-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now Leonard Fournette. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. The tackle will be credited to Jake Ryan.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
22-yard line.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Keelan Cole, the intended target, but now it'll be third down.
I know we're just in the second quarter and there's a ways to go in this game, but that's a second drop. I'm wondering if that's a little bit of an alarm bell for them when they start calling plays on the offensive side of the ball.
His eyes already looking upfield on that last one before he brought it in. The throw taken in by Cole.
First down.
And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it. And there was a good opportunity that just went awry there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
On second and 10, Minshew, and he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Keelan Cole, the intended target, and it's third down.
Third down and 10 yards to go.
It'll be Minshew again, and he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field. Brings
Good
up
defense.
fourth.
Let's go.
He has just not had his focus in this game. It's not one drop. It's not two. That's three for this contest.
Yeah, uncharacteristic for any NFL receiver, and he's no exception.
Makes the score Jaguars 6.
So they get three, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense.
See if I can
by saying
score
you did
before
your
half.
job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a
See if
field
I can
goal,
score
you did a
before
nice job
half.
there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics.
Kaepernick hit. Fumble. He lost
Man,
it.
come on. Oh, my
The
God.
Jags grab it. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. That's unfortunate because he had a nice run going, but give credit to the defense. They got a hand in the cookie
I
jar.
tried to
CD.
slide after I took contact,
Find ways to
man.
get down after you know you've gotten all you can out of a run. And obviously ball security is
Turned into a
paramount.
fumble.
In today's football, everyone's coming after the rock. You've got to make sure you protect it and protect the yardage you just gained.
Throwing again on second and 10. Minshew complete to the right side. It's Eifert. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And I think Eifert may be in some pain. Staying down following that play. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
Damn. Tyler Eifert, I hope you're all right, bro. I wonder with the momentum change now that he's gone.
Try to convert on third and inches.
That was like they go-to big man.
Minshew, the Browns D locked in on third down, brings up fourth.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They'll go with a big bang for it.
Damn, their offensive line good.
He's taken down at the
They pushed us
24.
way back off the line.
Only got a couple, but a
We ain't get no penetration.
as they convert on fourth. Just enough push up front. He only needed about 6
They goal
inches.
line
He wanted a
offense
whole lot
is
more
great.
than that.
No, but he made sure he got enough so they didn't have to worry about measuring it or making it even close. Ends up picking up a couple of yards in a situation, as you noted, where he only needed inches.
Man, my defensive line look weak.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. This one complete to the tight end, O'Shaughnessy. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. So not
I
quite
need
a
a pick.
first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. He was unable to shake free there to cover him for a loss of a yard. Well, they tried to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12.
Good D.
The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. The last two plays each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12.
They ain't got no timeout. They ain't gonna run it. They throwing it. The clock gonna stop if they don't get it. Uh-oh.
And taken down at the 21. Grant Delpit in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. So they'll turn to the kicker again. He's been a busy man thus far.
Good D.
So we have reached halftime here in a tight 2-point contest.
I forget who get the ball
After
halftime. I forget if I had it first or not.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things starting to get interesting in this final weekend before Thanksgiving. So let's see what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started up at Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. And it's the Giants who have the lead as they approach halftime. Golden Tate, a touchdown reception. From there, we head over to MetLife Stadium to check in on the Jets. And right now, they have the lead over the visiting Dolphins. Sam Darnold has a couple of touchdown passes.
Damn, 0-10.
Lastly, let's get to Pittsburgh. Check on the Steelers at home at Heinz Field. And they couldn't get the job done as they fall to the visiting Baltimore Ravens. A touchdown, the difference. 21-14, the final score.
Wow.
Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? To find out, we give it back to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in this second half. Taking it about the 1. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
So here are the Jaguars to take over on offense. They were winners a week ago over the Steelers, and they lead this one as well as they start here 1st and 10.
Go now. 60 Pittsburgh. We ain't giving up nothing today. Mike 22, Mike 22. And let's get ready.
Second half beginning with a run from Fournette. And he powers his way up past the 30. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Third down. Third quarter, I mean.
He's hoping that's a precursor of a big second half.
They gonna run it.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Minshew sets to throw. And he completes it to Westbrook. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there.
Thought they was gonna run it.
Jaguars. D.D. Westbrook, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead.
Josh Lambo lining up.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play you would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and
Be
go.
down like a touchdown in the field goal.
Pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30.
Glad I did bring it out.
The Browns take over 1st and 10.
Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the 3rd quarter. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see.
I got some time. I got plenty time.
Because some teams script to start a half, Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
I ain't got to panic. I'd have been down more, way more.
We know you've got the speed. Now how about that? Show us a little bit of that wiggle in there. How about that one, partner?
Can you imagine trying to tackle that? Yeah, I'll stay up here with you. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Hey, keep it up, keep it up. 44, 44, Mike, 44. Check pass, 91.
They fake the give. Now Kaepernick. They'll roll him out right. That's out to Chubb, complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now second down. Chubb. And he is close to a first down as he's tackled at the Jaguars 42. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation.
And while the guys with the ball are having a whole lot of fun keeping it on the ground, the guys on the opposite side, they are having zero fun. They've been getting pushed around the entire game and haven't found an answer yet to slow down the running game.
Now a stoppage, and we've got Chubb shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we get back.
So
from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Kareem Hunt, come on.
Out of the gun, they run with Hunt.
Oh my God.
He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Broken collarbone. Wow. All right. Hunt.
Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage.
It's all you, bro. Ooh, wide open field.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one good for 26 and a first down.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him, and he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
Great run. Seen all that green grass ahead of me. Man, I had to take it.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Running with one here out of the shotgun. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they...
Touchdown. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Kareem Hunt with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Browns are back within a score. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
21.
Wonder how long Nick Chubb gonna be out for, man. I know it's gonna be a few weeks.
So
at
the
least
lead shaved to 2 now as
2,
the
3, 4
kickoff is
games.
away. This one fielded at the 5. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Leonard Fournette making his way back out there. And after a sluggish start, he's really bounced back. The numbers bear that out.
And you're a baseball guy, partner. How many at-bats over the course of a baseball season?
Oh, boy, 4 in a game.
Yeah, about 4 in a game.
4 times 162.
350 or so, right? Sometimes it takes a while for a guy to get going. That's my point. It's not the first few carries. You don't worry about that. As they go along, get that guy lathered up, get those blocking assignments down. Those 2-yard gains turn into bigger gains as the game moves along.
First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy over just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because let's face it,
Trevor
you can't
Johnson
be predictable.
right there.
But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Down. 10-2 saw. Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run. Like 22, he's coming.
On 2nd and 11 now. Minshew. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Keelan Cole, the intended target. 3rd down here.
On the coverage.
Here's Minshew. And he fires
Oh,
one
get up,
that's
get up.
intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Kevin Johnson. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
By the Browns.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt
7
about
rushes,
it.
42
His coaching
yards, 1
staff will be
touchdown.
emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball.
Right, adding about another 100 yards to that before the game over
On the
with,
job
maybe.
training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
So 1st and 10
Nah, he
now
running
from
on
the
that.
30.
Try to hit Higgins up across the middle.
So
I got enough time.
It's Kaepernick. And that goes incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
By C.J. Henderson.
Kaepernick going to throw. Kaepernick hit. Fumble. He lost the football.
That wasn't no fumble, man.
Big man, get the oxygen tank ready. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the
I'm
ball
gonna challenge that.
out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense.
That wasn't no fumble.
They took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snaps,
Wow, they
exactly
ain't gonna
what
let
the
me
defense is
challenge
thinking.
it.
Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free
Good.
while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll lose
Yeah.
the throw. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Larry Ogunjobi, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult.
Ah, fuck that. Damn. I took myself out of play.
Chris Thompson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jags take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing
9
I've learned in our
points.
time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt, you need that difference
Too
maker.
deep in the end zone.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating.
He Hunt to
Down
break
the
over.
scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard,
Get a touchdown.
had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt they were in striking distance. And to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? On first down, they go right back to Hunt. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
A gain of 12.
Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
Rolling to his right. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold it for a short time.
Oh, no.
Is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they
hope it ain't serious.
And that is incomplete.
From a defensive
Can I kick a field goal? Am I too? Yeah, I'm too far to kick a field goal. Dislocated. Oh, I gotta go for it, man. I'm on it. Yeah, I'm gonna go for it.
Now the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They're going for it. It's Kaepernick. And that is going to be incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here in the turnover on downs. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
My backup ain't too good. I gotta really improvise now, some kind of way. I need to force a fumble, get an interception. I need a turnover for real.
21 yards.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Put him on the bus. Let's put that team on the bus. Mike 22, Mike 22. Watch the pass. Mike 22, he's coming from us.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Cole. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
It's a gain of 5.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
The Browns' 33-yard line.
Now Minshew.
Word.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
Myles Garrett. An 8-yard loss on the play.
Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Good D. Let me see what else. Try this play.
So 3rd and long after the sack. Tough road for Minshew and the Jags.
Good passing for sure.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. A pass underneath for Fournette.
Yeah, 4th down. Work. They're going to get 3 probably. Yeah, they're going to get 3.
11, but still a little short. 4th down.
Man, I wish they wouldn't have got nothing.
When he caught it that short of the marker, the defense almost relaxed and said, we got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him.
All right, come on, I got to go now. Let's go.
So making 4 out of 4 now in the field goal department, and he's able to extend their lead.
When drives have bogged down, he's been automatic out there. So nice to have a kicker you can count on to put points on the board.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
He's dropped at the 23.
The Browns take over 1st and 10.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th. Didn't get it. how does that translate here? I
Oh,
would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down,
both of my running
that's telling
backs
you
is
as a
hurt.
defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense
bad,
the next time
man.
they hit the field.
I got one running back.
Bring that pride, the offense,
And then I got a fullback.
The previous run, good for 9.
I gotta do something. I
I
gotta see how long they're gonna be up for.
They'll run again with Hilliard. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line.
I was gonna say, don't say Hilliard hurt.
Looks like we've got a Jaguar in some discomfort down there on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
Man, Hilliard, get this first down, man.
In desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Here's Hilliard. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
Man, yeah, I know you ain't Kareem Hunter. What's his name? Nick Chubb, but man.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now 3 plays.
I gotta go to the air because I can't keep pounding the ball with him.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you
Because he
string them
gonna wear
together.
down.
So they'll come up
I
first
gotta
and 10
use my
now from
arm.
the 33.
That's my last
Now
running
they'll
back.
throw with Kaepernick. Escaping the pressure right. Kaepernick hit. Fumble. He lost the football. But I think Brown was able to recover, and they'll indeed hold on to the ball here.
Try to throw it, but they gonna call it a fumble, man. I don't know why they keep doing that. Every time they call it a fumble, I'm trying to throw it.
And the word I think of here is
They call it a
opportunity, because it could
fumble.
have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Now this one complete downfield on the
Let's
left
go.
side. And he'll get up
Third
to the
and inches.
43-yard line. Give him 14 on the play. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard.
These are the only two people running backs I got, the fullback and him.
On the run, this is Hilliard. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Two first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now a carry here for Hilliard. This will be stopped about
Hope I
2
can score
yards
before
shy of
this.
the marker. 8-yard
Well,
gain,
probably
2nd and
not.
2.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Let's try this.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Kaepernick now to throw. Flush to his right. And he took that in one-handed. What a grab. 23 yards the pickup there.
Jarvis
We know he
Landry.
has pretty good hands
Let's
on
get it.
display there. In fact, he only needed one of them.
Yeah, nowadays, all these receivers work on this, right? They do the
Look at
one-handed
that.
catches off the machine in practice. They do it
Beautiful.
with their quarterbacks. They do it contested, uncontested. They make it part of their repertoire.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
Try to hit David Njoku.
To throw, Kaepernick being
Nope.
chased out left.
I'm running it.
Now he'll pull it down. He's got the first down inside the 10. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
At the 4-yard line.
It's just me and you. Check. Crunch.
They'll run. It's Hilliard. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Dontrell Hilliard, his first touchdown on the year. And the Browns have cut it back within a score. And nothing special there. They show they were going to run the football. They ran it. They got it in.
Like old-time football,
go,
right?
Cleveland.
Hey, this is exactly what we're going to do. Straight ahead power, and they got it done.
And this is back to a 5-point game. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Jacksonville. It's Jaguar football here, and they'll look to extend their lead as we begin quarter number 4. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago.
Browns defense gonna turn up.
Must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14.
And usually the Browns come alive in the 4th. We're gonna see.
Fournette, a first down carry. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
The stop made by Myles Garrett. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Now a throw here, hold in. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Try to force some fumbles.
It's a first down on a gain of 10.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. And Fournette with a first down carry as he works his way forward for a nice pickup of about 6. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 30. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. So
we need a
first
sack.
and 10 now from the 30.
Let me get on here.
Shotgun handoff to Thompson. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line.
Yeah,
And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Back to throw here. To Thompson on the screen. Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might bring big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
58 to Mike. They can't hang with us. 58, boys, 58.
Minshew throwing on 3rd down. He's got his tight end, O'Shaughnessy. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They run with Thompson. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. Good gain there on 1st down and keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And this time he is in. Leonard Fournette, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Now Donovan Peoples-Jones. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
On the return, the Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 28.
Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Right.
What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets them a first down.
27 on the play. First
shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Landry. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down.
Why he didn't throw the ball? Oh my.
He will go down. Sack back at the 38. And now following that sack, looks like we've got an injured man down there on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Now it's the backup Mayfield. Flushed out right. He'll run it. And
I wish he could have cut it up the field.
The 35 at the 36.
All right, come on, y'all. Bruised ribs. I'll keep baking.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 19. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Forced out to his left. And this is caught inside the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a well-thrown ball right there. This is where arm strength pays off because he's got to be able to get the ball both downfield and to the sideline. And that's one of the more difficult throws for a quarterback, and he put it right where it needed to be.
Come on, run it in there. We ain't got much time.
Be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Let's go.
They'll try to run this one in, and he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Dontrell Hilliard with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Browns are back within a score. And Charles, the 2nd time today that he has hit pay dirt.
And once you score the first one, there is that natural tendency, and there's also that eagerness to get back there again. Oh, he smells it. This guy smelled the end zone, and twice he's gotten there.
I think I'm a
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
47 is the mic. 47.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield, and he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know
so
your team.
To score
what is
another
your strength?
touchdown.
Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion.
I have to throw another touchdown. Get another touchdown some kind of way.
So know your team and
And
go to your strength.
get a 2-point conversion. And they'll have to get a touchdown to beat them.
Their drive will begin at the 25. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. First play of the drive is a run with Thompson.
Yeah, that's what they're going to try to do is run the clock down. By the time I get the ball back, it'll be about 2 or 3 minutes left.
There to start this drive, Charles. What do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense, but yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more.
On 2nd and 7,
Ooh.
Minshew.
Glad he dropped that.
They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
A Jaguar first down as Minshew finds Westbrook.
More time about to tick off the clock. Every first down I give up, man.
On the carry, Thompson. And he'll get this across the 40 and up to about the 42-yard line. And now we'll get a timeout. Looks like we've got a Jaguar in some discomfort down there on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back.
Okay, so we got
the last
second,
run got 3. Now here's second and 7.
58, boys, 58, 58, Mike.
Looking to throw it. Minshew. Completing it to the right side. Johnson. And he'll get it out to midfield.
The missed tackle's killing you.
Gotta
get that together.
Pickup of 8.
That's costing me, man. Big time.
A shotgun give to Fournette. And they'll get him down here at about the 42.
Fournette, yeah, he tried to lower his shoulder, man. Truck.
I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have to lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes,
First down.
take care of the football.
Killing.
Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds.
36,
and let that clock tick.
23.
16 yards, a first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be
so
satisfied with. And throughout
if
this
they do
game,
get a field
they've been
goal,
satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they
a touchdown
to. And it
that
doesn't
helps
matter
still
what the
win.
defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
He's coming, he's coming, he's coming.
On second and 12.
Word.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Andrew Billings breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7.
Man, he turned it up.
Stand out, don't they? How about that for a twofer? Tackle for loss on the running play on the previous down. And it
Let's
comes right
get
back
it.
and gets a sack.
What we at? 3rd, 19.
So 3rd and long after the sack. Tough road for Minshew and the Jags. Out of the gun is Minshew. He's got it complete to Thompson. And he is
4. Let's go. Let's go.
Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. And this will split the
Yeah, they can have it. All right. Touchdown. I'm cool. 2-point conversion, I'll win. 7, I'll tie it up. I know it's going to be like 2 or 3 minutes left. I knew it.
Yeah, Brandon, as an offense, you hate that you've had to call on your kicker so often, but you have to love the fact that time and time again, he's come through.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
On the return, the Browns take over 1st and 10.
I need one of them drives. Oh, he back. Let's go. I need one of them drives, Colin.
Very simple here. Late game, down 7. They've got to get it in the end
I
zone.
need you, big bro.
And the best players know how to
We
be
need
calm
this
in these
game, man.
situations because you know right now his pulse is like a
He's
jackhammer.
6-4, man.
So
We
how
need
does he
this game.
rein it in, make sure the team has a little bit of calm, coupled with that sense of
And he will
Shit.
not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Margus Hunt, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. That's number 4. Sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
partner. They say the eye in the sky does not lie, and that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5. Now a dump off here complete. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it's a 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup.
Let's go. We'll take that.
Down to the final
We'll
2
take that.
minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
43-yard line, 2 minutes.
So the Browns in possession of the football.
I need my
as
arm.
we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. This pass complete to Higgins. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 31-yard line. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And now timeout is whistled. It appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play.
Damn it.
While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. So here's a first
Who's
and
the
10
backup
down inside the 20.
tackle? Oh, man, I don't even know who my backup is, man.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. The Browns try to get back and set quickly here. Time ticking away. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's maybe going to
He ain't
get this
getting
back to
nowhere.
the 4.
Dislocated hip. Yeah, that's why he's walking like that. Lamb, okay, he okay. I just re-signed him out of
Offensive
the.
line really didn't give him any room to maneuver on that play.
Things closed pretty quickly, didn't they? And how about the wrap-up at the end of that tackle? Left no doubt there would be no additional yardage to be found.
Escaping the pressure. And
Get there.
yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score
Man.
they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his
Should I
arm
go
that
for
got
2?
his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making
should
it
I?
happen.
Kick the field goal and tie it up and go to overtime. I'm gonna go for 2, man. I'm gonna go for 2.
Here we go. The Browns will go for 2. To throw is Kaepernick. And it is caught. They got the 2 points, and with it, they've taken the lead. Well, they had guts to go for that, and they got it. Now, if you're the defense, you feel some major pressure, don't you?
Well,
Man,
put it
we
on
need
you,
to win.
They've told you that you are the unit they believe in. We'll find out now if they can make it hold up. But, boy, just going for it in that spot.
I know, right?
Amazing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field,
They gonna
and
down
will
that.
send this one away.
So don't be too far.
And this carries into the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee.
They got
and
all
put it
3
out to the
timeouts.
25. So Minshew and the Jaguars down by 1. A little under 50 seconds to go. They've surrendered a double-digit lead, but can rescue themselves late as they come up on 1st down.
Come on, defensive line. I need y'all to show up.
He's back to throw. Conley's got it over the middle. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Back to throw. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. First down now, but the clock continues to move.
Good for the Jaguars.
Now what is it? Nah,
1st and 10 at the
38-yard
38-yard
line. Okay.
Down. 70, Indy. Rip left, rip left. 58, boy, 58, 58.
Back to throw.
Word.
Middle, but it's incomplete.
Okay, 2nd and 10.
There have been quite a few plays. They might look back
I like these close games, man.
ourselves, and that was another example.
Intense.
And this is late game execution.
Suspenseful.
Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw is made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
This one complete to the tight end, O'Shaughnessy.
Got 1 timeout left. They gonna use it. Yep.
Works it past the 50.
How much time they got left? Like 8 seconds.
Their final one with 10 seconds remaining.
10, okay.
Come on, set. 10-2 stop. Check. 58's the money. 58.
They'll look to throw. This one complete over the middle to O'Shaughnessy.
So over with.
He is tackled inside the
Good game, y'all.
35.
Man, that was a great game, man. I needed that win bad. Man, I hope y'all enjoyed this game just as much as I did. Don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe button. And also hit that notification bell so you can get the videos right when I go live. Man, this has been a great game. Man. Yeah, I needed that.
You're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still. You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly.
Man.
Even though we both knew it was a long shot.
That was a good game.
So for Cleveland, their
great
playoff chances
game.
take an uptick as they move to 7-4. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, their luck may have run out as they fall to 4-7 now in the year. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Do one interception, but I fumbled a bunch though. How many times I fumbled though? I fumbled too much, man. But yeah, that was a pretty good game. My defense, we gave up too many yards. Too many yards. He got 90 yards. He got 46. Man. Gave up too many yards on the ground. Receiving. Let me see, Jack. 90. 80. Yeah, we gave up a little too many yards through the air too, man. Got to get my defense together. Alright, till next time, y'all take care and be safe.